coaching thought for the day. So let's talk about groups for a second. I talk with teachers a lot about groups and the best ways to use groups and groupings in their classrooms. So one thing is that my personal preference that I discovered in the classroom, and then later found out that it was backed up by research. By the way, I'm going to talk a couple things about research today. I don't know the sources off the top of my head. I might have them written somewhere. But one is pairs make for the best size groups, because that way you don't have one student doing all the work and the others laying out. It's harder to be invisible when they work with pairs. So pairs are the prime grouping to use. Number two, do not put together high students and low students. It sounds great in theory, but what ultimately happens again, the high student does all the work. The lower student does not. It does not help the lower student gain knowledge, and it frustrates the higher student. Instead, pair low students and middle students and high students. That's going to be a good match and a good pairing for you. Last thing is this about groups. Research shows if you are doing groups, so if you have students in more than pairs, probably, I think pairs are more adaptable, but if you have them in larger groups, it is the most beneficial and the most effective if you keep them in the same group for 6 to 8 weeks. That way, think about it. If you have to go and meet somebody new every day and like groups are all the time mixed up, there's that awkwardness, that sort of thing. So if you are coaching a teacher who likes to do collaborative work between students, encourage them to have the same groups of students if they work on weekly projects or whatever it is, but it helps to get through the awkwardness of having to like reintroduce yourself to somebody, and just builds up the comfort with those groups. So hopefully those are some hot tips you can use with teachers when you're helping them with groups.